Claims of unsafe working conditions fill a newly filed lawsuit targeting Amazon's handling of last month's tornado tragedy.
6 people in all were killed December 10th. The mother of one of the victims hopes to bring answers to the surface in honor of her son. News 4's Gabriela Vidal breaks down that lawsuit.
We looked forward to seeing him get married, have children of his own, and celebrate life's milestones in the years to come. This was all taken from us.
Alice McEwen's 26-year-old son, Austin, loves sports and being outdoors. She says he had so much life ahead of him.
He just had a love for life. He traveled a lot with his girlfriend that he had been with for almost 5 years.
A lawsuit filed by the McEwens alleges Amazon placed profits over their son's life when a tornado tore through the warehouse on December 10th, 2021, killing Austin and 5 others sheltering in a bathroom of the facility.
These workers should have never been at this fulfillment center, or at the very least, Amazon management throughout that day could have gathered workers and properly educated them on where would the safest place to be.
The lawsuit lists Amazon.com as well as Contegra Construction and TriStar Properties, the 2 companies that built the warehouse, as defendants. Attorney Jack Casciato says the fulfillment center did not have a proper storm shelter in place and continued to have employees working there despite having, quote, numerous warnings from the National Weather Service that the Edwardsville, Illinois area was at risk of devastating weather and or tornadoes.
It is well known historically that this encompasses Tornado Alley, that tornadoes over the past 20 years have frequently hit the Edwardsville area.
Amazon spokesperson Kelly Nantle responded to the lawsuit with a statement saying this building was, quote, built in compliance with all applicable building codes, and the local teams were following the weather conditions closely. Severe weather watches are common in this part of the country, and while precautions are taken, are not cause for most businesses to close down.
We think that if you read any media accounts, there's been enough whistleblowers and people that were there at the facility that said we had no alarm system as required by OSHA. There were no proper safety drills. In regards to a shelter, people were sheltering, but there wasn't an appropriate storm shelter.
For Alice, she hopes this lawsuit gets her family and the 5 others closer to finding out what happened.
We know with patience we will receive the answers and the justice our son deserves.
Attorney Jack Casciato says they have not spoken to the other victims' families, but he says in cases where one family files a suit against a large corporation like Amazon, other lawsuits are sure to follow shortly after. He says it could still take a couple months before this lawsuit is brought to court. Reporting in Edwardsville, Gabriela Vidal, News 4.